invite you to visit the sitting room of Villa Molin, which displays some images related to the families who have owned the villa over the centuries. The Molin family is a Venetian patrician family of high prelates and important political figures. You will find their family tree and coat of arms on the walls of this room. Niccolò Molin, the patron of this villa in 1597, was Savio of Terraferma and ambassador of the Republic to the Grand Duchy of Tuscany and to the Kingdom of England. He was the one who met King James I Stuart on behalf of the Doge of Venice. He married the daughter of an important Doge, Marino Grimani, and of the Dogaressa, perhaps the most famous woman in the history of Venice, Morosino Morosini, a woman who was honoured with the most lavish coronation celebration in the history of the Serenissima. This portrait by Vincenzo Scamozzi, a copy of a work by Paolo Veronese, depicts him holding a capital and a compass. These are the tools of architecture which make it clear that we are facing an architect. The commission to Vincenzo Scamozzi seems almost like a family celebration project, entrusted to Niccolò Molin, also considering the social prestige that could have derived from it. Vincenzo Scamozzi was probably the most famous architect of the time in Venice and was a trusted man of some of the most prestigious families of the Venetian nobility, such as the Barbaro and Grimani families. He was the perfect interpreter of the monumental needs of the most important families of the time in Venice. Scamozzi was a man of extraordinary erudition, trained through study and a personal library that included classical Greek and Latin texts, as well as works by various authors, including Vitruvius and Leonardo. Many of these texts were later annotated by Scamozzi with glosses or captions that conveyed his rigorous theoretical vision, which had a rationalist approach. In addition to study, he had direct knowledge of Roman architecture through several trips to Rome. In Venice, he was called upon for a monumental redefinition of the city's most representative spaces, contributing to the project for the Rialto Bridge and designing the new Procuratier in Piazza San Marco. Niccolò Molin died in 1608, and Vincenzo Scamozzi, in the text accompanying the account of this villa in his treatise, would write that he regretted that he would enjoy it for only a few years. Niccolò's brothers then sold it to the neighbouring Capodilista family, an ancient noble family made noble by Charlemagne in 775. It was one of the most important families in the area. You will find their coat of arms inside this room and in the frescoes of the main hall on the upper floor. Here it is. It is the red stag rampant with a rose between its teeth. Through changes in ownership and marriages, the villa later passed to the Conti Dondi dell'Orologio family, and in 1955 it was purchased by the industrialist Gino Koffler, who restored it to its former glory with long restoration interventions that saved it from the decline that had unfortunately occurred during the 19th century.